Hi, and welcome to the next Robservation. Today I want to shift the focus a bit to the importance of integrating concepts. I know that first we have to change our knowledge and change our paradigms, and then leaders need to start to change their language and behaviors based on their new knowledge. Today's Robservation is that, unfortunately, too many organizations leave understanding performance improvement, HOP, human performance, and error reduction concepts in the education phase. In other words, we taught it, so now you know it, so now we can hold you accountable for it. As opposed to taking the concepts and integrating them into the day-to-day workflow so that it's not always relying on the final barrier or the human to do HOP, but the organization effectively utilizing the concepts to create increased capacity and resilience and create better sustainable outcomes. The reason we at FIT spend so much time promoting the concept of internal advocates or champions is that no one knows your processes and systems better than the people that work there. Really, about 10% of your population should be more than 3 questions deep in the concepts, so that when it comes time to integrate, they understand what to do, why to do it, using your current concepts and current processes, how to seamlessly integrate it. And the reason why 10% of the population needs to be more than 3 questions deep is you're going to have a lot of people in the education phase that understand the concepts so that they can be usable. But you need some internal consultants, some people that are more than one layer deep in the concepts. People may understand what knowledge-based performance mode is. That's one level deep. But other people need to understand, here's what the triggers are, here's why those triggers are important, and here's what specific tool you need to use to help you reduce the probability when you find yourself in knowledge-based performance mode. That's why you need advocates or champions. One example is the discussion of performance modes or mental models and personality diversity during the pre-task briefings. By including these attributes into the pre-task briefing standards, they get talked about every day. The concepts are used every shift. They're integrated into the way we do business. They then show more value to the organization and therefore get used even more. Another example of integration is reviewing procedures and processes for the top 5 written guidance error traps before a task. Once the crew or a subject matter expert or advocate or champion sees that a trap may exist, they can effectively minimize the impact. Then the trap can be removed from or dealt with in the written guidance. It doesn't necessarily have to happen in that moment. A third example would be including the HOP concepts into how problems get talked about, analyzed, and solved. Incorporating or integrating the concepts into these processes ensures that the science, process, and application of human and organizational performance are effectively utilized each time we have a problem, instead of leaving it up to the problem solver to try to use the concepts. There are numerous more examples of where to integrate the HOP concepts into the day-to-day work, but I want to leave you with the why. Integrating the concepts introduces another layer of defense between the flawed human and the possibility of an event. If safety really is the presence of defenses as opposed to the absence of incidents, then integrating the concepts minimizes the probability of errors and mitigates the consequences of errors using the organizational systems. To learn more about the process for education, integration, and sustainability, contact us today. There's a link to our website in the description. And remember, intentional leadership starts with you.